Hi everyone, I'm George Ryals with Last Chance Archery. I'm here to show you a brand new product in the line of Revolution tools from Last Chance Archery. It's called the Revolution Vise. You're really going to like it. Let's take a look. So here I have the base to the vise. This base will clamp on just about anything. It'll clamp on your 2-inch tubing for your bow presses. It'll clamp on the edge of a table or anything like that. It's pretty simple. So I'll just take this and put it on my press here and tighten it down, and then I can just move the end of this handle out of the way so it's not in the way. And then I have the receiver here that holds my various tools. Now there are several tools that you can use with this to do several different jobs, and it's very malleable and you can do all kinds of cool stuff with it. So being able to clamp this to your workbench or your press or whatever is going to make this super useful when you're just going to do a quick job, or if you need to level your bow, or you just need a third hand to hold something still for you. This is going to be a really good tool. So first I'll show you the clamp. So we have this clamp that you can clamp the bow. You can clamp the bow's riser. You can clamp it on the sight window. You can clamp it wherever you can find a flat spot to grab a hold of. And the clamp has levels, so you can level the clamp to the earth, and it has a little spot here where you can move it and do third axis also with your bow. So that is super useful when you're going to really quick just throw some levels on your bow and get everything level, check your third axis. It makes it super simple. So I'll show you how this goes in. You just open up the jaw there and just place that in place and tighten that baby down like that, just like so. So I've got my Hoyt Stratos here, and I'll just fit the grip just right in there like that, and then just tighten her down, and you see that easily and securely holds my bow. And then when I'm working on the bow, I can tip it up or down or do whatever I need to do to set the bow up, which makes that super simple and easy. So now that you've seen how the bow goes in, I'm going to show you a few features of the clamp. So you see how the clamp works here. When you put the bow in the clamp, the jaws kind of work together, so they clamp and hold the bow right in the middle of the vise. There's also different jaws that you can put on to do different jobs. So I'm going to show you how that is. So when all you got to do is just pull the pin, and these little jaw pieces just come out like so. And I'll set these aside, and we have some thicker jaws here that have some rubber padding on them, so you can clamp a rifle in there. You can clamp your bow anywhere else on the grip. You can pretty much clamp anything that you're working on. You could even clamp a sight in here while you're working on the sight and getting things set up, right? So this makes it super handy to just have an extra hand holding the work still so that you can work on it more efficiently without breaking something. So to put these in, it's pretty simple. You just line them up and stick them through. And if you're like me, you'll have to pick these up 2 or 3 times during the course of working on this. Let's see. And then stick them in, and then that will clamp just about anything that will fit in between the jaws. It's pretty simple, and these kind of move along so they can change shape along with whatever the work is that you're holding, right? So it's very simple, very easy to use. So I'm going to show you a couple more attachments that you can put on here. To remove this thing, all you got to do is undo the knob until that ball comes free. And they've got these really cool little hangers that you can use to just hang your stuff in. So this one's also for bows. And this part will screw into the stabilizer hole, and then you can take your wrench and tighten this nut up against the stabilizer bushing so the bow will stay stable and upright. Super handy when you're leveling your string to the earth, making sure that your sight axes are level, and you can tip it over for third axis and it'll still stay level as you're tipping it over for third axis. So this one is really cool. You just mount the ball in place, And then to make it easy to get it on your bow, you can undo this one, and this part will come out. And you screw this into your bushing, right? And then use the wrench to snug this in place so that it'll stay. So you snug that up so that it stays nice and tight. Then you can plug this into place, tighten your screw down. And once you have your levels on your bow, you can then level the bow to the vise, and you can make sure that the vise is level to the earth. So when you're doing all your levels on your sight, everything will stay true. Another thing that I think is super cool is they have yet another attachment that you can put in here like so. Just get it in there and tighten it down. And if you work on your guns, this will fit an AR, so you can have your rifle in here and you can tilt it, work on it, do whatever you need to do while it's holding your gun stable. And this clips into the mag well, so it's on there nice and firm. You're not going to drop your gun on the ground or anything. And then to get it off, you just press the mag release and it comes right off. So you can hold your gun, you can hold your bow, and with the clamp, you can hold just about anything. And with the wide jaw pieces in place, you can clamp these just about anywhere on a bow. So let's try it on my bow here. So I can clamp this, well, let me take the sight off so I got plenty of room. We'll pretend there's no sight here or anything. So I can clamp this here, you know, on the riser to hold my bow still, and I can tip this up and hold it here like that while I'm working on my peep sight or whatever. Just throw the limb in there and then run the clamp tight. And then the clamp will tighten up on my bow limb. Then I can just move this to any angle that I want while I'm working on the bow. So it makes it a great thing to just hold a workpiece that you're messing around with so that you can do the detail work that you need to do to get it right. So one more feature that this has that makes it a little bit more malleable and easier to hold the work is you can loosen this screw up right here, and this head will come off of the peg. And then you can set the head on this way. So that way everything is up and down, and you still have, you know, mobile directions. And so this clamp and the AR clamp will come off, so you can change from a straight out to a right angle to the stick, so you can hold the work in a different way. So that's it. That's the Revolution Vise from Last Chance Archery. You can get one like this. You can get one to hold your AR. You can get a whole kit that has all these pieces in here together, and you'll be able to hold anything at any angle that you need to hold it so that you can get the work done in a very easy and precise way. LastChanceArchery.com. Get the Revolution Vise from Last Chance Archery.